welcome to another Sports Night in Auburn. I'm Vince Wolfram.
And I'm Alexa Johnson. We have a lot in store for you today. Football, soccer, volleyball, and more.
Auburn football gave everyone in Jordan-Hare a scare over the weekend as the Tigers defeated Missouri 17-14 in overtime, following a Missouri missed field goal to end regulation and then a fumble in the end zone to end the game in OT. Here's Eagle Eye TV's Eli Lingo on the game.
This Saturday, the Auburn Tigers won in an overtime thriller against Missouri to open up SEC play. The Tigers moved to 3-1 on the season and will play LSU under the lights in Jordan-Hare next weekend. In crazy overtime fashion, Caden Bridges was able to recover a fumble in the end zone to seal an Auburn 17-14 victory on homecoming. With quarterback TJ Finley out due to injury, Robbie Ashford started the game hot, scoring with his legs on the first drive with 14 rushing attempts on 14 plays. Robbie Ashford would end the game going 12 of 18 for 127 yards passing and 15 attempts for 46 yards rushing, which led the team this Saturday. The defense also started hot, with edge rusher Derek Hall getting the Tigers' first defensive turnover this season in the form of an interception. After Derek Hall lumbered down to Missouri's 24-yard line, the offense would score 5 plays later to make it 14-0 in the first quarter with a strong rush by Tank Bigsby in the red zone. The defense would carry the momentum the rest of the game, forcing 5 3-and-outs in the second half, while also shutting out the Missouri Tigers after the second quarter. Senior edge rusher Derek Hall and senior linebacker Owen Popo led the team in combined total of tackles with 14 and also knacked on 2 sacks. After a close one at home, the Tigers will be put to the test once again next weekend against the LSU Tigers to end their 5 home game stretch. So come out and support your Tigers at 6 p.m. in Jordan-Hare. That wraps it up. My name is Eli Lingo, and this is presented by Eagle Eye TV, War Eagle.
The Tigers will be back in Jordan-Hare again this weekend to take on LSU. Fans are encouraged to stripe the stadium and wear either orange or navy, depending on the section your ticket is for. Students will wear navy.
The game will kick off at 6 p.m. Central Time and will be broadcasted on ESPN. As it stands right now, the game will not be affected by Hurricane Ian. When we come back, we'll take a look at volleyball's 13-0 start to their season, soccer, golf, and much more. You're watching Sports Night in Auburn.
Welcome back to Sports Night in Auburn. Auburn volleyball just keeps on rolling. The girls have extended their win streak and now stand at 13-0 after defeating rival Alabama twice this weekend in Tuscaloosa. The 2-0 start in SEC play is Auburn's best since 2017.
In a career-high night, Akasha Anderson had 18 digs and recorded her 3rd double-double this season, while Madison Shear reached 20 kills for the 2nd time this year and hit over 400 for the 7th time this season. The Tigers are back at home as they host Mississippi State tonight. The matchup is at 7 o'clock in Neville Arena and will be streamed on the SEC Network.
The Auburn soccer team traveled to Arkansas to take on the 20th-ranked Razorbacks on Thursday. The Tigers would fall 1-0 to Arkansas. The Razorbacks dominated the game, outshooting the Tigers 21-6 with 6 and 4 shots on goal respectively. Jessica DiFilippo scored the lone goal in that one.
The Tigers then came back to the Plains to host number 13 Ole Miss on Sunday. Ole Miss would defeat Auburn 1-0 with Mary Kate McGuire playing hero, scoring the goal in the 55th minute. Auburn recorded more shots on goal, and more corners in the match, but was unable to find the back of the net.
The Tigers have struggled defensively all season, scoring multiple goals in a game just twice and being shut out 5 times, including their last 3 matches. The team now stands at 4-3 and 4, which includes going 0-3 in SEC play.
The number 3 men's golf team spent the weekend in Birmingham competing in the SEC Golf Preview. The Tigers took home 3rd place in the 3rd round stroke play event. The team shot 33 under and was just 6 strokes behind the number 2 Vanderbilt, who finished 1st.
Evan Vo and Brennan Valdez each finished 9 under, which was good for a tie for 7th individually. Vo was named SEC Golfer of the Week for his performance at this event.
On Tuesday, the team faced off against number 6 Texas A&M in match play. The Tigers lost 3-2 with Vo and J.M. Butler recording wins for Auburn, while Valdez, Ryan Eshelman, and Carson Baca couldn't scratch out the final match win for the Tigers. The men will be back in action on October 2nd at the Marquette Invitational.
The women's team competed in the Mason Rudolph Championship over the weekend. The Tigers finished 5th as a team, while Megan Schofield took home the individual title in the 14-team event. Schofield shot 9 under over the course of the event, which included starting off the event by going 43 holes before recording her first bogey. On Wednesday, she was recognized by the SEC with the SEC Golfer of the Week award. It's Schofield's first time winning the award and the first time Auburn has had the men's and women's player of the week in school history.
Shouts to the golf program. Alina Sin shot 2 over to cement herself in 27th place, while Anna Foster shot 4 over for 29th. The team will be back in action on October 10th when they compete in the Illini Women's Invitational.
The men's tennis team split up the week, with half the team traveling to Nashville to compete in the Vanderbilt Fall Invitational and the other half traveling to Clemson for the Clemson Fall Invite. In Clemson, Spencer Gray and Josh Robb went undefeated in doubles play and captured the doubles title. The duo defeated Clemson's pair 6-4, Wisconsin 6-0, and Charlotte 7-6. Gray also went undefeated in the singles play, while Robb went 1-4.
The rest of the squad in Vandy found similar successes. Jan Galka and Alejandro Moreno went perfect 3-0 in their doubles slate. The pairs of Raul Dobai with Finn Mergitt and Will Nolan with Tiger Stice both went 2-1 over the weekend. Nolan and Stice defeated the 58th ranked doubles pair of Marcus McDaniel and Elias Shockery from Georgia Tech. In solo play, Dobai claimed the ranked win over South Carolina's Connor Thompson. Thompson is ranked 89th nationally.
Women's tennis took home multiple doubles titles this weekend at the 2022 Fall Ranked Spotlight in Cary, North Carolina. Carolyn Ansari and Ariana Arsenholt took home the title for the CD flight, defeating Ohio State's Coley Allen Lucia Marzal 6-3. Freshman duo Caitlin Carnicella and DJ Bennett won the title for the GH flight, defeating USC's Snow Han and Sloan Mora 6-2.
In singles play, Arsenal won a ranked matchup against the 22nd best player in the nation, Carmen Coley of Oklahoma. Arsenal won the first set 6-4 before dropping the second set 4-6 and winning the final one 10-7.
When we come back, we'll talk about Auburn in the NFL. You're watching Sports Night in Auburn.
Welcome back to Sports Night in Auburn.
With week 3 of NFL in the books, let's dive into how the Auburn players made an impact on their teams this week. The former Auburn defensive back and current Patriots quarterback Jonathan Jones had his best game of the season on Sunday with 4 tackles, a forced fumble, and his first interception of 2022. Jones and Tampa Bay's Jamal Dean are the 2 highest graded cornerbacks per PFF in the first 3 games of the 2022 season.
In addition to Jones, 2 other former Tigers had an interception, Baltimore's Josh Bynes, and surprisingly, Carolina's defensive tackle, Derek Brown. Rookie Roger McCreary is showing his ability to quickly adjust at the pro level. In just the second straight week with double-digit tackles, McCreary led the Titans with 10. He also made a critical coverage play that prevented the Raiders from making a game-tying pass. For more information on Auburn athletics, be sure to check out our website at eagleeyeauburn.com and stay up to date on all things Auburn sports on our Twitter at EETV_sports. I'm Vince Wolfram.
And I'm Alexa Johnson. Thank you for watching. Good night and War Eagle.